I was just looking at my puppy laying in the backyard. He's so cute. So I was reading some stuff that really hit home. I can't wait to share that with you. But first, let's do Healing Mantra. And that's by Matt Kahn. So I'm not really familiar with these cards. So I'm just going to shuffle and hopefully pull a card that's meaningful for everybody. You know, if not, maybe it's meaningful for whatever's going on in your life. But his cards aren't new to me, and it's kind of in humility that I pull these. And I'm going to talk about humility and humiliation today, and how powerful both of them are. So let's see what I pull from my healing cards from Matt Kahn, who I adore. If you haven't checked him out, he's just amazing. Okay, so I feel like I looked. I don't want to look. So the card I'm pulling today is... Okay. I can't speak lately. Untangling. It's a mouth twister. Untangling, for God's sakes. Neglect. So I'm just looking at that, and for me, that just means pulling apart the strands of neglect. And it always begins with you. What are you neglecting in your life concerning you? And the back says, I give the time to give myself all the approval I desire. I am always blown away how a card I pull makes sense to what I wanted to share about. Because humiliation is definitely this. Trying to get approval from the outside. If you're doing it approval from you, I think that's more humility. And to walk in humility is to walk in grace. It's saying that little tiny voice when you're about to say something that could just pour gasoline on a fire that was just kind of simmering, instead of you pouring water, where the grace and the humility is for you to walk away from the situation, not say those words, not let your pride override winning the argument or getting that point across or being right. Humility is the grace that allows you to take a risk and live your truth. Be true to you. So many people live in that reptilian brain of, I can't be embarrassed, I can't be humiliated. That poison. So they don't step out. They don't embrace their gifts and talents. They push them aside. They push them down. And they box them up and they put them away. The problem with that is, though, it never, ever, ever goes away. It's when your heart's whispering and nudging and sometimes shouting at you to please take a risk in this area. Please get comfortable being uncomfortable. You have the grace. You have the grace. And the people that you surround yourself with, think of the 5 people you surround yourself with most. If they're supportive, loving, and kind, you're with right people. If they have the same attributes that you admire, it may not be the same things that you have, but you admire about them. Their ability to speak their mind, their ability to be so compassionate, to be funny, to be loving, whatever it is. Just take a little look-see at the 5 people you spend the most time with. And I'm not talking about quarantine, because you're with family. But humility is such freedom, because you really, honestly, you don't care what anyone thinks. And there's grace in that. When you're moving from a place of humility, it's not to be meek. It's not to be a doormat. It's to have the grace and the appreciation of who you are and what you bring. Look at me, tearing up. It's not bad of it, woman. Where humiliation is a prison. It'll keep you from stepping out, because what if I fail? What if I'm embarrassed? What if you make fun of me? What if all these poisonous thoughts that I'm pretty much creating Because most people, at least what I've come across, celebrate when someone steps out with pure of heart, with true compassion, with saying, here I am, take it or leave it. That's beautiful. And humiliation will stop you. I can't try out for that. I'm not good enough for that. I can't leave this marriage. I'll be humiliated. Wait a minute. I don't want to be friends with this person anymore. But we have history. I'm too embarrassed. I can't leave this relationship. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Take that step of grace. Take that step of humility, of being in your space, your spirit, your truth of who you are. That's why humility is so, so beautiful. And that's why humiliation is such a poisonous weight. It's a weight. So if you've tried and you failed, if you tried something and you thought you looked a fool or embarrassed, so what? At least you tried. At least you put yourself out there. And if you can be brave enough to do it again and again and again, it's going to get easier and easier and easier. Think of Amy Cuddy. Fake it till you become it. Because this reptilian, ancient brain, it's all about comfort. And life is way too short to be comfortable. So let's take a quick meditation. And for those of you who have real difficulty meditating, it's totally normal, by the way. 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day. And research is even saying 60 to 80,000 thoughts a day. A lot of thoughts. You're just trying to, as best you can. Every single day is different. You're just trying to get to the quiet behind the thought. And even if it's just a fleeting moment, that's it. That's it. Meditation is an opportunity for you to slow it all down. Take time for you to nurture you, because you are so valuable. So, I'm going to fluff my beach hair. What? So I invite you to close those gorgeous windows of the soul, your eyes, and ground down to Mother Earth. Be reminded that she's always sending you love and peace and stability through the soles of your feet, flooding your entire body. And maybe you feel that wave, and maybe you don't, but it's okay. So I invite you to sigh. Let the muscles of your face go soft. You may even want to take your hands and just really gently paint your face with your beautiful fingertips. Touch is so soothing. And maybe do that 3 times. Celebrating this gorgeous, brave face that you present to the world every day. And you have no idea how beautiful you are. I don't think any of us do. So let's remind each other of that. And take a nice deep sigh. Ollie just sighed too. I swear he's a meditation dog. He's in the corner sunning himself. Put your hands in any position that feel comfortable for you, on your lap or wherever you are. Align your spine as best you can. It's your lifeline. And just take some slow, deep breaths to center, to focus, to just be, however that is today. Smile if that feels natural. Hear the stillness around you, feel the energy around you. Know that you're doing the best you can in every moment. Let go of anything that didn't go your way today. You still have the rest of the afternoon and the evening. And I invite you to come up with 3 things that you love about yourself and say them to yourself. And whatever comes, honor it. Repeat them 3 times. It's okay if you mess up the order. Now bring your hands together as if in prayer. Let the winds blow away all of your cares, and may they bring everything that you need. Peace, love, compassion. And when you're ready, open those beautiful eyes. Yay! Oh, and today was day 61. I forgot to look it up. But you know what? I think sharing more and reminding us of the difference between humility and humiliation just really struck a chord in me. And I always use that as a guide to just take what struck a chord in me and put it out there, because maybe that wave strikes a chord in you. Who knows? I wish you well. I wish you peace. I wish you joy. I wish you well-being. I wish you health. I love you all very much. I really appreciate you taking the time to be with me. Warms my heart. So have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, take care. Mwah! Trying to hit the button.